Hello friends, this is Arki Philwal. See friends, today I'm going to discuss regarding dowry system. That what is dowry? Actually, when money and some gifts or property is given to the groom's family by the bride's family, it is called dowry system, and it was not the practice in our country. Actually, in Romans, it was very common, and in Britishers, they used to follow this custom or this tradition a lot. And it was practiced in British. When many foreigners, people came here, many scholars came here, like Al-Bruni or many others, those who came in our country, they observed that this practice was not in our country. But what happens when Britishers came in our country? They made it very mandatory that there was no act these kind of things in our society, in our country, but it was mandatory. It was imposed on our country, and in our country it was started. See, actually, actually in IPC, some Dowry Prevention Act 1961 is still in practice, but it is violated. So what happens that why it is increasing so much? It is a social stigma also for us, and you know well that it's been a social status. So there is social pressure also when parents of the girl are unable to pay a lot of money. Then there is social pressure also, and their parents are forced or compelled to give the money. And if somebody doesn't give the more money as a dowry, they are considered, petty or trivial, or they are considered a less important person in the society. So in patriarchal society, it's a male dominant society, is still in our country. In that case, dowry system is very mandatory. Another thing is that from the security point of view, when parents consider that if I'll give the more money or much money to my daughter, she will be quite secure in her in-laws house. But sometimes it is seen that some parents are not able to give the proper money or proper dowry to the girls, and they have to manage it. Sometimes they take the loans at the high rates, and they have to take money from their neighborhoods or from money lenders at the high rate of interest. When they are unable to pay that money to the people, they have to face lot of problems and obstacles. Sometimes they commit suicide. They are not able to if they are not able to repay that money, then they are the victims of depression and social pressure and stigma or defamation in the society. Another reason is this, and it's a criminal activity in our country. Still, it is practiced. If we see the Kerala state, Kerala is the highly educated or highly education rate is very much in Kerala, but this practice is more conducted in Kerala also, and it's very less in northeast like Manipur, Mizoram, or we can say that in northeast states this practice is not there, but it is more in we can say that in Haryana and in Punjab and in Gujarat also. So what's the reason that this kind of practice is increasing? See, what are the adverse impact of this? That sometimes female feticide is common thing. Why gender ratio is so much? There is gender discrimination. Some little children, some little girls are killed even in female feticide, and they are considered social burden. That's why they their parents repay out those money. And in the in-laws house, some innocent girls are molested, they are tortured, they are physically or mentally tortured. When they are unable to compensate that money, then at last they commit suicide. So the cases are also increasing in our country so much, and this is the major cause of gender discrimination, and there is imbalance in sex ratio as well. Now there are some IPC, in IPC there are some special provisions for it. If somebody takes or gives bribe, it's a we can say that illegal practice. Also there is 5 years imprisonment also for that. If the money dowry is demanded, then there is 5 years imprisonment, means jail, and they have to pay 15,000 rupees as a fine. So actually it's not the responsibility of government, but it is the responsibility of the common people also. First of all, we must educate the children. Girls' education is very mandatory. Quality education is mandatory. When the girls will be highly educated, they will be self-independent or self-reliant. When they will do their work themselves, then they will not be independent. They will be independent, and they can do their work by themselves. But when the girls are uneducated, they are not highly educated. If the groom is highly educated, then they demanded dowry as well. So if we want to, and it's our collective responsibility also, that if somebody demands money, then we must humiliate those people, and we must not respect in our society. So actually, really, this practice was not in our country, it was imposed by the foreigners in our country. So I think that we must eradicate this social evil by hook or by crook if we want to see happy girls in future. So thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.